All right, everyone. Happy May Day. It is the 1st of May. I cannot even believe it. Look at all these good candies popping in the chat. I love it. Love it. All right. So happy you guys are getting on here. It is not too late to send a couple reminders to your teams to be hopping on. This is going to be a super fun, amazing, great call. It's always good to have a beginning of the month call to kind of set the pace, talk about what's going on, everybody get on the same page so we're rowing in the right direction. But when there's months like May in front of us, it calls for like extra special loving and inspiration and hype music and all of the things because this is about to be something you have never seen before. This month is going to be absurd. And I had to call like three of my best friends in the entire world, which just happened to be Rockstar Diamonds. And I'm like, y'all need to come on and help me here because there's just way too much to get out in a reasonable amount of time. And so I invited them on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce them. They are going to just like spoil you guys with inspiration, motivation. And then when they are all done, then we're going to kind of get into like team stuff, announcements, the fun, what's coming this month for our team, specials, promos, events, blah, blah, blah. But if you are new and you're just jumping on, my name is Caitlin Morlino. I am your Emerald for 30 more days. And then I will be passing the torch to a couple people on our team. So I am super excited to be meeting you. If I have not met you in a chat or on a three-way phone call, I expect to be doing that pretty soon. But I'm excited that you are here and now part of our Plexus community. So we are going to kick it off with Diamond Ambassador Cheryl Muller. She is the mama bear of this team, literally like a second mom to me. And she is always good for inspiration, belief. She's also like our back office and ingredient guru. So she's good for that too. But Cheryl, could you just like light us up tonight, kick us off for May, get us started?
Oh, yeah. This is super fun. I mean, there is nothing better than an entire team that is all rowing in the same direction. There just is nothing like it. And I'm telling you, you have Caitlin leading the way and have fun. I mean, just have some fun with it, okay? We can work really hard and have fun. Get together if you're local as often as you can and do work sessions. Like it, I know you guys do that anyway around the table, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, I want to message this person, or you know what? I've always wanted to talk to this person, but I feel like they're up here and I'm here, right? And it's like then you gather, your Plexus peeps around you, and they're like, "No, this is what you can say to them," or "I have a good idea," or you just share something, and there's something magic that happens when you work together. And again, hop on a Zoom like this. I mean, it just does not matter. Sometimes those spur of the moment ones are even the best. It could be 8 o'clock at night, right? Or even 9 o'clock. And you just get this burst of energy, or you're just like, I need to send 10 more messages. Who wants to hop on a Zoom? Like you can literally do that. We have the technology. But I was thinking about a couple things that I wanted to share. And my biggest tip, okay, and it's because I have to tell myself this all the time. Everything that you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. And that is why it's called a comfort zone. If you are willing this month, tell yourself 30 days, 31, okay? 31 days of I can be brave every freaking day, okay? Then you are going to find that everything that you want starts to fall together, okay? Because we all know. So I'm just going to give an example. You walk in, maybe one of you go to the gym, or Sharon, you've got people who you see at the gym or something like that, right? And you're thinking, oh, I have been meaning, this is me right now, okay? I want to talk to Ian. There's this one guy at the gym, and I'm just like, Cheryl, you've been thinking about it for too long. So, okay, maybe I'm just going to start doing this too in honor of you guys, okay? Like, you just walk up to them. Now, I've done that with different people, the head of aquatics, the head of this, whatever. Sharon calls me the mayor at Jimmy Floyd. I don't think that, but I do know a lot of people because that's my network. But there's a lot of people I think, oh, that would be good. But this is when you stand up and you go right towards them, maybe with a stick of active or something, right? And you're like, have you ever considered gut health? But my favorite really is, have you ever considered an extra stream of income? You need to have those little one-liners. Those are my two. One for the products, one for the income. But I'm telling you, it's not like, hello, I have a business proposal for you. Would you like to work extra hard and have another business and be extra busy? No. Hey, have you ever considered an extra stream of income? Who is it? Who's going to say no to that? Nah, I got plenty of money. Nobody. That's why it's such a great line. Okay. And the other one just kind of gets people talking. Have you ever considered gut health? Because they have no idea what you're talking about. And it just gets a conversation starting. Then you just tell them a little something. Have samples. You guys have samples this month. Okay. You don't have to give it a million. You just got about one. Walk around with samples and give them to everybody and just follow up, because really, I keep really noticing the fortune really is in the follow up, because the work that you're thinking, what do I need to be doing, is already there. And Joey talked about that a lot. It's like, you have all these people on your team already. Just get them going. Just get them going. And she has just been genius with it. I absolutely love it. And the one other thing, so really the comfort zone thing is pumping you up, okay? But the one other thing is, if, again, if it scares you, do it, all right? And then the next time it's not as scary. You're not going to be scared to walk up to somebody, all right? And listen to something in the morning that really fires you up. Everyone has something different, but it makes such a difference in how your entire day is going to be. You're going to wake up and you're going to tell your day how it's going to go. You're not going to wake up and say, well, I wonder if today's going to be a good day for sapphire or emerald or ruby or senior root. No, it's, I am going to conquer the day. This is the day I'm going to get XYZ. You tell your day what kind of day you're going to have, and then have it. Okay. And listen to that motivation and find that. And there's a million different tidbits that you're going to get. And Meg is going to fire you up, and she's going to give you everything else that you need. And I'm just so happy to be here. If you need anything, we're here. Okay. We are here for you. Okay. And so we're happy to help. If it's a product question, if it's a business question, if you want to know, okay, here we go. Last thing, Caitlin. Oh, I need to talk to I have some old people. Like, can you help me? I have an old person. So she calls me the old person. I'm 60.
No. I say, hey, Cheryl, I need you to relate with someone for me. That's what I say.
So if you're talking to some old people and need some relating, I'm your person. I'll help you out. I'll get on a call with them, whatever it takes. So we love you guys, and we're cheering you on. All right.
Love you. Yes. Listen, I know my boundaries, right? Like, I'm 30, I'm gonna be 35. I know my boundaries. Like, there's just some stuff that I can't speak fully into. So I'll find somebody that can, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So many good things. I'm over here writing down some notes. So I hope you guys are jotting some down and making mental notes. All right. So we've got next up Diamond Ambassador Megan Milakovic with her sidekick, soon to be Emerald Ambassador Philip Milakovic, on the field, coming to you live.
Yo, that's me.
He was like, when she said best friends, he's like, oh, she's talking about me, right? I was like, yeah, of course, honey, of course.
Yes, you're in there.
Bring it home.
Okay. So we're literally like walking from one baseball field to the next because our kids have games at the same time. So like one just hit and then the next is going to be batting. So it's wild. It's crazy, you guys, but we are so happy to be here tonight. And I'm super pumped to watch you guys go Emerald and Sapphire and to be running alongside of you doing the same things. Okay. So when Joey was like, because our points were literally neck and neck, okay, with Joey and Sharon, our points are neck and neck with Phil's. And she's like, well, I'm going for Emerald in May. And I'm like, well, heck, if she's going Emerald in May, I'm going to go Emerald in May. Well, we have to go Emerald on Phil's leg because I was like, well, what kind of leader would I be if I look at those points and was like, well, I don't know if we can go for it. I was like, well, Joey and Sharon are going for it. I was like, we've got to go for this. So much inspiration has been happening just like from this team. And it's super exciting to see. Like, you guys, I want you to understand like the fire that was lit from what Joey did last month with all of the silver development or even like 2 months ago, right? So she earned silver stars. Then she gets on, she does a training about how to have all of these silvers. And then out pops 24 silvers. You guys, the last time that happened, we went diamond. Okay. Like, we have not seen numbers like that in a very long time. And that all started literally from your team, the inspiration, your leaders, what's happening over here. Like, that's so exciting. So you guys are firing up everyone. So we have so many amazing things going on, so many people who are running after these. And then all of a sudden Plexus throws out this incentive this month that is like, if you add 6, you get $400. And we're like running the math of, okay, if somebody goes fast start silver this month, and they had 6 people, they can get $700. We were like, they would be stupid to not do that. Okay. So now all of a sudden, everyone who like would not have even thought about maybe possibly going for that. It reminds me of the month that we double ranked Sapphire and Diamond. Okay. It was in 2020 and they put out this, we called it a stimulus bonus. Okay. And if you added 6 people, you got $600. This is even better than that. This is $700. Okay. And it was wild because it was like every single person who was coming in and every single person on our team who had not shared were like, do you want to make $700 this month? Like, you can make 700. And they're like, yes. So we had tons and tons of people who are coming out of the woodwork. So if you've already had a conversation with somebody and they're like, I don't really want to share my referral link, go back to them and be like, hey, would you be open to hearing about how you can earn $700 this month? Right? Like, we're not throwing out 300, $700. Like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Okay. So I feel like they heard us. And they were like, oh, you guys are going for Emerald and Sapphire. Let me just hand you something that you can use as a tool to be able to help you guys reach your goals. I mean, it's like a no-brainer. So I'm super pumped about that. We've seen mountains move. Okay. You're talking to the people who were Sapphire one Sunday, right? And then grew 1,500 points in a week. Okay. So if we could do that in a week, we can all do that in a month. Okay. Like, it is possible. Anything is possible. And here's what I will say. There will be moments that will happen this month where you're going to be like, we can't do this. You're going to feel like this seems impossible. The numbers aren't numbering, right? They're not adding up. Like, okay, so there's a girl, Emily Lothar, who just hit double diamond. Okay. And I've been tracking with her all month. If you didn't, go through and look at her posts, like just track some of her stuff from last month. So inspiring. Okay. And in there, she had a post the one day that said they needed 60 orders. And the next day it said 65. And she was like, yes, you are reading that correctly. She's like, we actually went backwards in the number of orders that we wanted. And she was like, but you know what? We're not giving up. Like, it doesn't matter. It might seem a little harder today than it did yesterday, but we're going to hit it. And she did it. And her team rallied and it was amazing. And so when you guys rally and you pull together, the things that seem impossible all of a sudden become possible. Literally, your belief is the number one thing, because you can have people tell you all day what they think you can and can't do, but it's your belief level. And then you pass that belief level on to the next person. And then the next person, you pass that belief on to them. And it's just this cycle that keeps going of amazing things. It also goes with negative things, right? So you guys, your job is to keep your belief as high as it can. If a negative thought comes in this month, your only job is to dismiss that thought as quickly as possible, because you don't have time to sit in that. Okay. Ain't nobody got time for that this month, right? You call somebody if you need to, you listen to a podcast. I'm going to drop a 2-minute motivational video That is my favorite. That makes me cry in 2 minutes. So if you need something that's like, I can't listen to a 35 Les Brown video, you need 2 minutes to get your together, this is going to be the video for you. And Phil shared it with me. I'll give him credit, I guess. And on that note, I will go ahead and turn it over to him.
Y'all, so I remember when we were first building, they just announced the new Slim that was coming out. And we were like, oh my gosh, what a time to build a business. Y'all, this bonus is something that if you're new, old, you've been only around a year, I don't care how long you've been. If this bonus doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Like, seriously, this is enough money to motivate someone who swore off network marketing that are going to get them back in. This is enough money where someone says, I don't want to do the business, but I'll earn $700. Y'all, this is enough money to change people's month. And so I want you to leverage this and understand that it's possible. What you're going for is possible. Where you're going is possible. But it takes action. It takes messy action. You're not going to have it all together, but your why has to be greater. If y'all didn't listen to my power hour about your why, you need to watch it. Isn't that crazy? I'm telling them to watch a video about me, not about Les Brown. But anyways, we're just going to...
He's the next John Maxwell, we say. So just if you see him, I mean, don't pump his head up too much, but time and time again, we keep saying, we're like, listen, John Maxwell's getting old. We're like, there's going to need to be a replacement in the world for him. And like, I feel like Phil Milakovic is going to be that person. So, you know, you have the best of the best on the call right now.
But what I'm trying to say is your why has to be greater than that excuse. Your why has to be greater. Like, what if there's someone's life right now that is just waiting to explode, but you just haven't shared with them yet? What if someone's life could be changed this month, all because you were bold enough to say something? That's what fires me up. Yes, our life has been changed with this opportunity, and it has been incredible. I can sit here, and this, technically, I'm working, but I'm at the ball field watching my two boys. If that's not time freedom, I don't know what is. So what if your boldness could change others' lives along with yours? And that's what gets me pumped up, is we're not just changing our future, we're changing everyone's future on this call. And it is such a humbling thing. And so I want to encourage you all to just listen, go for your why, understand that it's possible. And you all got this. Like, I love the color green on Joey right now. Like, it just, like, I was like saying to myself, like, that's such a fitting jacket that she chose. I wouldn't change that all month. I know it might be smelly towards the end, Joey, but still, the fact that you're going emerald, like, it's possible. I don't care if this is your first week, first day, first year. I don't care. It's possible. Put your dreams down, be bold, and understand that this is a perfect month to build, because there's no reason for someone to turn down $700. There's no reason. And so have that confidence, have that energy. When I talk to people, you're stupid if you don't join us. That's the way I feel. And even with this bonus, it's even more so. It's like, I don't even know if we can be friends if you ain't going to join us, because you stupid. But I give you back to Caitlin. I'm very pumped, very honored to be here. Joey, you got to run for your money, because we did produce more silvers than you last month. My team did. And so you better believe I'm going to keep track, and we're going head to head. And I don't lose. Joey.
We're getting golds this month. Let's go.
But y'all, here's the other things. We have fun. Like, I want nothing more than Joey to succeed. I want nothing more than Caitlin to succeed. I say all the time, when you succeed, we succeed. So we are 100% invested into your success. What other system is 100% invested into your success? I don't know another system that's like that. And so I'm super pumped, super honored to be able to be making history like we're going to this month. And I'm here for y'all. Thanks.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Meg. All right, you guys. Are you like not serious? We're not even done. we're not even done. Okay. Like, are you guys loving this so much? If you haven't figured out, and I'll explain a little bit of this whenever he's done talking, like, we are going for, there's three jewel rank ups. I'm going for Sapphire, Sharon's going for Emerald, and Joey's going for Emerald. So there's three jewel rank ups going for next month. And then I know there's more. If you are going for a rank up, put it in the chat. If you're going for a re-rank, drop that in there too. Because I will tell you guys my vision, and some of the people on my team already know this. My vision for going Sapphire, I have a very big local team, and is that I'm going to hang, like the door fringe things that are colored. I'm going to hang them all around my house in all the colors of all of the ranks so that when we hit Sapphire, everybody that hits their goals can go in front of their thing in groups of people and take pictures in front of their colored fringe around the house because I'm extra and I think that stuff is so fun. So if you are going for a rank or a re-rank, drop it in the chat. Okay. All right. So we're going to do our last special guest. Diamond Ambassador. Actually, I think she's a Diamond Emerald Ambassador. I think. Maybe. Yeah, am I right? All right. If you have not heard her speak yet, and if you are new to this team, you are about to have your socks blown off here. We have Alita Langford in the house.
What's up? What's up, fam? Okay? What's up? This is my new word, and everyone's going to get real annoyed with it real fast. It's fam. Okay? I don't know. It's probably like so 80s or something, but I'm like loving it. I'm like, what's up, fam? I'm going to overuse it. So I'm just going to tell you, what's up, fam? Okay? Drop a one in the chats if you're my fam, if you're here for it, if you're ready to participate tonight. Caitlin said, when should I do a rally call? On Monday, May 5th? I said, we're going to do it May 1st. We're going to go and we're going to do it. Okay. We ain't waiting. We ain't holding the train back. Listen, nothing in the world, okay, aside from my children being born, okay, let's just discount any of that stuff, makes me happier than seeing women make freaking money. Okay. It is my favorite sport. It is my favorite pastime. I'm talking to somebody tonight because you're sitting there and you're like, I don't really need $300. Or maybe you're sitting there and you're thinking $300 is everything. But you know what else? Is who you become in the process. Someone that you can respect, somebody that has grown and learned and can walk into a room and command it and be confident and change. This changes everything. And when you are part of a movement like this, like you're about to see go down. When you're part of a movement like this and you're part of it, come on, and you're part of it. That means every order counts. That means every order you bring in is part of the movement. When you participate in something like this, there are no words for what it feels like. There are just no words. It is literally their wins are your wins are their wins. It literally becomes the most exciting thing ever. I have been blessed to have gotten to witness many a thing, many a rank up, many things that I get to see. And I can tell you that this is going to be top 3 for me right here. Why do I think that? Is because Caitlin has worked diligently, been committed. She has been loyal and she has worked so freaking hard. And who she has become has started to attract the right people. I have watched Sharon run that Fit Moms New Jersey like a freaking badass. Okay. Like day in, day out, she's working out, she's having babies and working out and gathering people and doing all the things. She has been diligently working side by side with Joey and helping. And it has been honestly one of the most incredible things I have ever witnessed. And then Joey, okay, Joey comes along and it's like, here comes Joey. And P.S. I love Concrete Belongs on Joey. Joey. I'm going to rewrite it for you and I'm going to sing it to you when you hit Emerald. So there's that. But what if you think to yourself, my one order doesn't matter. My one person added to my team doesn't matter. I want you to take a look at this girl in the green jacket. And I want you to ask yourself if one person matters. One person has the capability to lift an entire organization. Come on. One person has the capability to inspire many thousands of people. And we have watched as Joey has come in and just decided, okay, life being thrown at her, all the things, and she still just decided, right? That is what we're talking about. Every order is a Joey. Okay. We're going to call your orders Joeys. They're going to be like little baby kangaroos. And we're like, did you get a Joey? Did you get a Joey? We got to get a Joey. What I want you to know is this, is sometimes we can see a rock star and we think I'm not them and I'm not good enough. And I don't, my one order is not going to count. And I can't do what they're doing. Listen, I didn't do what Joey's doing. And I'm sitting here making drug dealer money, walking around my house like I'm somebody. Okay. Why is that? It's because I stuck it out. It's because every order was a Joey to me. Every order mattered to me. Every person who came on my organization mattered to me. I knew what was going on in my business more than anybody else because it mattered to me. You make that decision. Everyone look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. Feel my heart. You make that decision. You are responsible for your business. You are responsible for making your dreams come true. Maybe money doesn't drive you. Maybe it does. Okay. I'm going to talk to people who money drives, but first I want to say, if money doesn't drive you, maybe the fact of just sticking out what you said you were going to do is worth it. Maybe actually holding yourself accountable and being like, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. If I said I was going silver, I'm going silver. Just to prove it to yourself. But if money does drive you, listen, I didn't need the $175 that silver used to be. But I'm telling you, I would have gone and signed up your dead dog if that's what it would have taken. I was like committed. Once I got the vision, I was like, I'm here for it. I'm going to the Walmart. I'm signing up the car wash person. When I was going for Ruby, y'all, I literally was leaning out my window, throwing a pink drink at the car wash attendant because I had gave myself 30 seconds to practice. You should try Plexus. He's like, what's Plexus? I'm like, it'll help you with diabetes. I didn't even know what I was talking about. Okay. He's like, let me try it. My wife has diabetes. No, this is not a lie. I throw the stick of Slim at him as I'm going into the car wash. I come out the other side and I thought this could go two ways. He could be like, you're never welcome back here. Or he could sign up. His wife signed up and she's still a customer of my products. So here's the truth of it is every person matters. And you just being on this call makes me love you so deeply and just admire you and respect you because you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here at 9 p.m. Eastern on whatever day this is, Thursday. You don't have to be here. There's lots of other things you could be doing with your time, but something called you on here. Something called you on here. Something made you think, I want to be part of this. I don't want to miss this. Because there is an energy to this that y'all can feel. Everyone can feel it. Okay. I literally talked to the president of Plexus the other day and he actually was like, what is going on in your team? Like, we are obsessed with your team. I'm like, I know. They're the best. We got Joey's going on. Okay. We be signing up Joey's. And what I want you to remember is that every order matters. Every order counts. And when you treat your business like that, you will become a Joey. You will become a rock star. You will become a Caitlin. You will become a Sharon. You will become those things. It's who you become in the process. You don't show up to a Zoom on May 1st in a green emerald jacket with a blue sapphire lay necklace on if you don't have the faith to believe that you can do it. And only successful people look at that and they're like, this is success right there. And the people who make fun of it and the people who are like, they don't get it, they're unsuccessful. That's the answer. That's it. Fit people aren't making fun of the fat people at the gym, right? They're like, let's go. You got this. So when you see successful people surrounding your team, like sharks, like hungry great white sharks, they're like, what's going on over here? What does that tell you? It tells you success is on this team. It tells you that there is something going on. I cannot believe I just used a shark analogy on an Emerald call. This is crazy. Wow, Alita. What's the Jaws song? Anyway, it's like the worst, my literal worst fear too. So I'm like, I don't know why I brought that up. This is the thing. You make a decision tonight alongside your team. You make a decision tonight alongside Caitlin, alongside Joey, alongside Sharon, alongside every person who is going for a rank up. You stand arms linked and you make a decision. And when I said that, I got chills. I thought, well, I was thinking like dodgeball, but that's not the right sport. And that's actually scary. Don't play dodgeball. But Red Rover, let that person come over. And what happens? You don't let them break through. That's who you guys are. You're the freaking Green Rovers. Okay. You are deciding you're the green and blue Rovers. I'm making no sense right now, but it feels right. And I'm telling you that when you make that decision to just show up and be like, I don't care what this looks like. I have watched miracle after miracle happen in this business. I have watched somebody tell Megan she wasn't going to hit Sapphire, and then she literally goes diamond a week later. I don't know that we really fully understand and grasp how insane that is. I was Ruby. How many Rubies are on here tonight? Raise your hand up high, Danielle. I know you're on here. Raise your hand up, Raquel. Come on, raise them. Raise them up. Raise the roof. Let us know. I was Ruby. I thought for sure I was going to go see Ruby the next month. I had 7 people. I was disappointed. I could have rolled over and been like, I'm not doing anything else. I kept going. My husband died. Okay. My parents died. 4 months. Okay. 4 months from 723 points. I was Emerald. Okay. All of a sudden, things can take a turn. Things can change. We just watched a girl go Emerald in 75 days from start to finish. Every order counts and matters and makes a difference. You're going to link arms together and you make that decision to join your team tonight on May 1st. You write yourself a little declaration. You're like, my name's Sherry Clark in the house. I'm linking arms and I'm going for gold. Ain't nothing stopping me. My name is Sherry Clark. I'm a gold brand ambassador, and that's what's happening. You make a decision how much money you want to make with this incentive and get to work, and you decide. And every order, I want you to know that you bring in that there is gratitude for you, that there is excitement for you, that there will be celebration for you, and that you are part of something that is literally history in the making on our team. And just truthfully, just in our company is how I feel. It's like you're part of a bigger mission. Okay. That's all I got.
I love your endings.
I know. Great white sharks just circling you. What a weirdo.
Sharks and dodgeball.
And I can't even drink because I'm pregnant. So there's that. So you know that it's just me.
I love it so much. All right. Put some love in the chat, you guys, for our diamonds and Phil, soon to be Emerald Ambassador. Put some love in the chat for thank you guys so much. Fired up. Who is ready? Who feels like they could move a mountain right now? Me. Yes. Yes. And we do this call at 9 p.m. Eastern, so we can all try and go to bed, which isn't going to happen. Right? I love it. I love it. Casey doesn't even know where she's going. Casey is running and she's going. She has no idea where she's running. She has no idea where the finish line is. She's just following the green jacket in front of her. I absolutely love it. I love it.
She's going to go gold, and we're going to get on a call about it.
That sounds good.
She trusts me, so that's what happens. That's where Casey's going.
I love it. All right, you guys. So we're going to get into like some of the tools that we're going to be going through to get us through this month, some of the things we're going to have going on. But what I wanted to tell you is, so I have been through 6 rank ups. Okay. Now, if it was now, it would be 7 because of senior silver. That used to not be a thing. I've been through 6 rank ups. Okay. When a team is ranking up, whether it's your rank up or your team's rank up. Okay. So I've been with Megan this whole time. Okay. So I've seen Megan go through 8 rank ups. It is an experience that I cannot explain to you. You just have to trust me that it is going to be some of the best days of your life. If you have any inkling, any idea, any desire to do anything this month, this is the month to do it. This is the month that ridiculous things happen. This is the month you sign up the most people you ever have. This is the month that your new VIP box on your back office has the biggest number that it's ever had in it. Simply because of the energy and the passion and the belief of everyone around you. This is it. But just like Alita said, you have to decide that I'm going to be a part of that. Okay. This is not like a basketball game. If you're new here, I will use sports analogies all day long. This is not a basketball game where you got to go to the table and wait to get buzzed in. Okay. You're buzzing yourself in the second you're ready to play. And you're not getting subbed out until you're on the fourth throwing up. Okay. Like you sub yourself in when you're ready to play and you play your little heart out. And you go after whatever goal. If you're not going for a rank up just because it's just not there, go for a re-rank. Pick a number. We're going to grow by this many. I want to help this many people this month get started. I want to help this many people earn money. Think for 5 seconds. If money does not drive you, okay? If money does not drive you and helping people does, how would you feel at the end of the month if you helped 20 people, each earned $700? That is people's car payments. That is groceries. That is medical bills. That is sports. That is plane tickets to see family. If you could have a finger in helping those people, what would you do? Would you talk to the guy at the car wash? Would you talk to the cashier in the grocery store? This is the month that crazy things happen, okay? But here's the analogy I gave Paige earlier when her and I were chit-chatting while I was cleaning out my closet, because we don't do one thing at a time around here, okay? We never do one thing at a time. So Paige and I were talking about crazy things are going to happen. There's a thing where we pull numbers on the computer and they look nice on black and white paper, and we're like, this is really cute, but there's a really big gap between 3,000 points and 1,500 points. What is going to happen with these? What is, and you know, Paige said, God is going to do some really crazy things this month. You better get ready. And I said, I am right there with you. I said, but Noah had to start building the ark. Okay. You got to start building this ark. You got to start messaging people. You got to start posting. You got to start speaking up, handing out the samples. This chat was flooded with people giving out samples. Follow up on them samples. Hey, friend, did you try your sample I gave you? Hey, how did you make out with the sample? Don't forget. We're not forgetting. That person might need these products. That person might need $700. Jen Leaf had no idea that Alita's husband was going to die. Thank God she shared Plexus with her. This is the month. If you have ever wanted untouchable belief in yourself and what this business can do, this is the month you're about to see it work. If you want to be a part of it, this is going to be fun. Okay? This is going to be fun, but we have to take it from the paper. Like Megan said, there's going to be days we're going to wake up, we're like, oh snap. I have no idea how this is going to work out. This is not, the numbers are not adding up. I don't have enough people. I don't have enough points. This isn't going to happen. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. Okay. You just call your sponsor, or you call me. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to get it all out. And then I'm going to be like, suck it up, Buttercup, because we got work to do. Okay. We ain't got time for it. Here's what I love about these rank ups. I cannot do this without you. Sharon cannot do this without you. Joey cannot do this without you. Sherry Clark cannot do this without you. Tara cannot do this without you. Now, granted, y'all are on the same team, okay? But by the end of this month, you will not know who is on whose team because everyone is cheering loudly. You won't know who are they even under? Where did they come from? Who do they belong to? I have no idea. Because we're fam. Alita is right. We're all going in the same direction. So this is the month, okay? This is your month. If you wanted to get started, this is your month. If you're ready for a refresh, this is your month. Simply because the whole team is moving forward. Everyone. All right, let's talk some nitty gritty. Take some notes. Get your brains a going. We are enforcing the no pass rule. You might have heard me say this, okay? If you get an idea in your head or you feel that you need to talk to the gas attendant or the car wash attendant or the grocery store lady or your kid's sports soccer coach, softball, whatever, no pass. You think it, you do it. You think it, you do it. And I'm not going to know if you pass, but you're going to know when you lay down in bed at night if you pass. Okay? No pass. I should have given them a sample. Turn your booty beer around and go give them a sample. No pass. I should have an event. Yes, you should. I don't care if it's at the Dunkin' Donuts or the Panera. Yes, you should. One person is an event. Do it. Set the coffee date. Okay? No pass rule. So if somebody comes to me and they're like, oh, I should have, well, I'm going to tell you no pass rule. Turn around, go do it. Let's do it. Okay. Every Wednesday night at 8:30. Okay. This is just for this month right now. Every Wednesday night at 8:30, we are going to have a Team Connect celebration call. This is what this is going to look like. Okay. It's going to be half an hour, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Anybody that adds someone in that week, so from now until Wednesday, you're going to get shouted out and celebrated on that call. We're not going to wait till the end of the month to be doing all this like 359 lists of who added what. We're not doing that. Okay. We're going to every week, Wednesday at 8:30, you get on. We're going to shout you out. We're going to say what's going on. You hit a rank up, we're shouting you out. You earn a bonus, you earn a prize, we're shouting you out. We're going to do drawings on there, like fun stuff going on. Okay. Every Wednesday night. This is going to keep you close to the fire. Okay. Get back here. Get back here. Wednesday nights at 8:30. Get your fire relit. Right? Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. And listen, you add people to your team between now and then. You tell them, you got to get on at 8:30. We're doing a drawing for prizes. You got to get on and we got to hear what's going on. Okay? We're going to have fun this month. Okay. If you live local to me, I'm going to put out a calendar that has work parties. There's going to be 2 that are during like morning hours. There's going to be 2 that are evening hours. The last day of the month is the 31st. It is a Saturday. Okay. My house will be open from 11 a.m. until whenever I go to bed the next day, June 1st. We can open house. Stop and work for 3 hours. Stop and work for 1 hour. Stop and work for 10 hours. I don't care. We will eat. We will chill. Like stop and work. If you do not live local, I highly recommend you having some little get-togethers. I don't care if it's 2 people at your house. Call your best friend that you're doing Plex with. Be like, come sit on my couch for 2 hours. Let's send some messages. Meet me at the coffee shop. Let's work for 2 hours, right? Get around the people. Okay. It is a lot easier for me to tell Sandy, hit send on that message before I do it for you, than Sandy to sit in her office and be like, I really don't want to message this person. I'm not going to message them. 3 hours later, she still hasn't sent the message. I'll just take your phone from you and I'll just do it for you, right? Get around the people. Do it with your friends. Okay, so if you're not near me, institute little gatherings. Have the little work parties. Meet up at a little store. Do something. Get in person, even if it's with 1 or 2 people. Okay, have events. I don't care if they are chat parties. I don't care if they are sip and sees. I don't care if they're at a vendor fair. I don't care where they do some type of an event. Do a Zoom. And if you need help with this, you're new, you're like, I want to do something, I'm not sure what. Raise your hand. Let us know. Like, listen, I can bang out a whole sip and see Zoom in 15 minutes. Okay. We can do it in 15 minutes. We don't need all night. We're not doing an hour long this and that. 15 minutes, sip and see Zooms. Throw them together. Do the events. And you need like 3 people. We don't need 50 people. Like, you got a couple people that want information. Let's do it. Remember, no pass. Get into messy action. I had to laugh. I'll share this just because it's stuck in my head. Danielle submitted a piece of paper earlier. There was like a to-do given today, make a list. And she's like, don't mind how it looks. Like you get what you get. And I'm thinking like messy freaking action. I love it. Just write the names down. Who cares what it looks like? We're just crossing them off anyway. Like it doesn't matter if it's not pretty, guys. Just get into messy action. Okay. All right. So that's going to say every day you're posting, every day you're messaging. If you start to get stuck and you're like, oh, no, I did it. You reach out to your sponsor. You reach out to your jewel leader that's coming here. Like, hey, I need something to post today. I'm froze. We got you. Okay. Don't sit in it. All right. So the special, if you guys missed it for the month, legit is insane. Okay. You add 3 people, you get a Plexus hat, cute shocker hat. 6 people is a second hat, $400 cash. 12 people is another $400 in cash. Okay. This is insane. That is not with fast start bonuses. Okay. We will get all the graphics out. So if you need to show them to people, you have correct numbers. So that's without fast start. Okay, guys, this is a lot of money. And Megan is right. Like in 2020, when there was this huge boom, there was a stimulus check that came out, $600, right? COVID had just happened. Everybody needed to pay bills, blah, 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 blah. The conversation was, do you want to make $600? It is your confidence, it is your boldness, and is your willingness to share. If you call somebody right now and you're like, listen, I can show you how to make $700 and I can hold your hand and you can carry away. Are you in? Do you really think they're going to be like, no, I don't want to run a business, Kate. I don't want to do the business. I don't want you to do the business if you don't want to either, but I'd like to see you earn $700. Can I just show you how to do that and we'll talk about the rest later? Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay. This is what we're working with. Okay. This is insane. Literally insane. They are giving us the toolkit to be super successful. You got to believe. And if you're having a hard time believing in yourself, can you just believe in me? Can you believe in Sharon? Can you believe in Joey? Like we've done it. We've done it right. We've done it wrong. But one thing I do know is that if you can just believe that it can happen, especially in May, it can happen. I've watched some crazy stuff. And you want to be a part of that. You want to be a part of it. Our team page this month, I'm going to get diamonds to come in periodically and do lives. Watch them. They know what they're talking about. They're going to inspire the heck out of you. Every order counts. Every order counts. For you, for your leader, for me, for the person's life that you're adding into this fam. You don't know what that's doing for them. They're not always going to tell you. They need the products. They need the business. They need the community. Don't be the person that holds this all captive. Let them decide if it's for them or not. I am super excited about this month, okay? And I am willing to get on the phone with everyone and anyone. You're having a bad day. You're second guessing. You're not believing in yourself. Call me. Call me. I'm going to wrinkle your shirt. We're going to set you straight. We're going to put our big girl pants on and we're going to do it. So I had to share this with you, and it's just timing. And Sandy's going to laugh. Our kids had their spring recital tonight, right? Millie had to sing a solo, which then she ended up singing with one of the other, which worked out. But anyway, so I'm like trying to breathe life into this 8-year-old because she was terrified and sobbing. I am saying everything I possibly can to her. Like, listen, pretend everybody's in their underwear. That didn't work. Pretend they have underwear on their head. That didn't work, right? Because I'm saying all this stuff and it's not what she's actually afraid of. She's not afraid of like the people, right? She's just like, I don't like singing in front of people. I'm never singing again, right? So I'm going through, I'm like, Millicent, just get in there and do it. Just like, and I'm like, you're being a little bit of me right now because you're just like, what if I mess up? What if I do this? And I'm like, Millicent, you're going to get up there. We are at the point, you should have said something long before this. We are at the point where you cannot turn around. You have to do this. You cannot go in there and say you're not going to do it. You don't have a choice. This is go time. I said, you're going to go up there. You're going to sing your 4 lines. And when you're done, I'm going to ask you, did you die? Okay. And she's like, okay. So she goes. We get in the car. We're on their way home. She says, did you see this little girl in this dress? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, she said, did you see that she was kind of crying? And I was like, no. She's like, well, before we went out there, she was really upset. She was said, I'm so nervous. I don't think I can do this. Millie's like, listen, you're going to be okay. It's not going to be forever. You're going to get up there and you're not going to die. And I'm like, exactly. Okay. You're not going to die. There's going to be times this month where it's really hard. You're going to be confronted. You're going to get your nails done at the nail salon. You're going to hear somebody talk about headaches or weight loss, and you're going to be like, gosh, I should really say something to them. And you're going to be like, I can't because I'm going to die. Okay. And you're going to hear Millie say to you, you are not going to die. You are not going to die. You might add somebody. You might sign a Joey. Okay. Speak up. Get excited about this month. It is going to be outrageous. And I wish I could just bottle it up and explain it all to you. Like, the feelings are like nothing you've ever seen to be a part of this movement. Okay. People are going to talk about this. They're going to talk about it. They're going to know who you are. So, with 5 minutes to spare, I am going to let you guys go, but I want you to know that you are prayed for. You are appreciated. Every stinking order counts. I am going to get a big team countdown. Okay. It's a lot of orders. Sharon has one for her team. Joey's going to have one for her team. Yes, they all add up together. If you have a rank goal or a goal, I don't even care if it's a rank goal. If you want to get 15 orders, I want you to do circles or stickies or whiteboard or number chains, like the little daisy chain things, like something in front of your face that when you get an order, you can mark it off. Winning, success. Put it on your stories. I don't care if you're brand new and you're like, Caitlin, I just want to have 10 orders by the end of the month. I want you videoing you crossing those 10 orders off on your story. Because every single one of them count. I had 10 orders at one point. I had, what did we used to 15 points. I had 15 points at one time. Alita had 15 points at one time. You got to get 15 points if you want to get 4,500. All right. You're prayed for. You are loved. You are appreciated. Get some sleep. This is going to be a fun month. Bye, guys.